This isn't gonna work well.
It's fun. Hello and welcome to Supposedly Chic. I am Cindy Brown and this week's unboxing is Trunk Club by Nordstrom's. Guys, you know Trunk Club is one of my very favorite unboxings. They always send us such a great selection of items and this month is no different. Just take a look at some of the prints and the colors that we received, and this is just the clothing. I have a whole cornucopia of non-clothing items down here that you can't see right now. So for those of you who are new to Trunk Club, it is a monthly clothing subscription service brought to us by Nordstrom's. So the great thing about Trunk Club is they utilize the entire inventory of Nordstrom's. So you can get anything from clothing to jewelry to shoes to designer bags to you name it. If it's in Nordstrom's, it can show up in your trunk for sure. If you are new here at Supposedly Chic, first and foremost, thank you so much for stopping by. We do unboxings here on the channel every single Friday, and if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, why don't you just go ahead and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit the little bell icon so you always will know when we have new videos here on the channel. So Trunk Club is one of the monthly subscriptions we do here at Supposedly Chic. We get this wondrous trunk on our doorstep every 4 weeks. And guys, there's always so much great stuff in it. The way that Trunk Club works is they send you a preview a couple days before they send your trunk. And you can go in and you can say, I like this, send me something, don't send me, those types of things. So we do that every single month. So I had an idea of what we were gonna get in the trunk, but yet it's always different when you get it here. You see it kind of in real life, you try it on and you figure out if you like it or not. So that's what we're gonna do here today. The way that our unboxings work is we're gonna spend just a few minutes talking about all of the items. I'm going to tell you who makes it, how much it costs. Then we are gonna do a try on where I'm actually gonna put it on and sort of model it for you and talk about the important parts, right? Like how does it fit? How does it feel? Is it comfortable? Is it something I can see adding to my wardrobe? And then when all of that is finished, we will do a recap, a real quick recap, to talk about what of these wondrous items are going to be staying in Cindy's closet and what items are going back to Trunk Club / Nordstrom's. So with no further ado, why don't we start talking about our items? Guys, one of the great things about Trunk Club is they send you a bunch of stuff. Some of our other clothing subscription boxes, like for instance Stitch Fix, sends you just 5 pieces and that's all you get is 5. This month's Trunk Club, let me just count up here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 different pieces that we have to go through and talk about today. So I'm just gonna start at the top and we're just going to get rolling. The first item out of the chute is by Vince Camuto. We got quite a few pieces this month from Vince Camuto and quite a few pieces from Halogen. So you'll hear that pretty often. This is a Vince Camuto. They call this the Pagoda Blossoms Belted Trench in navy. It is $149 and it looked a lot more like a real trench coat when I saw it in the preview. If you can see, maybe you can see here, it's actually very sheer and it's beautiful. The print is absolutely beautiful, but I'm just not sure how this is gonna look on or where we would sort of fit into the wardrobe, so why don't we take a look? Okay, so this is the Vince Camuto trench coat, and I think I would like it better if it was more like a kimono style. Yeah, like if we were to have tied it back that way, but it's just not very flattering, you know? I paired it with that white Vince Camuto top just so we can have a little bit of contrast to talk about, but I don't really know what to say about it because it does not, I don't know, I just couldn't see wearing this. Let me go ahead and put it back where it was supposed to go. It just looks really bulky, doesn't it? I don't know. The waist is high, the tie is here high. My natural waist is about here and the tie is up here. I guess it has pockets. Oh, there we go. It has 2 pockets. Maybe if it wasn't the pattern, maybe that would make it a little bit better. It's kind of just a strange see-through printed trench coat. Okay, so guys, not quite an item that I don't think would go into my wardrobe. Maybe it's a little too edgy for me. I believe it's 100% polyester, and while it is beautiful, I just imagine if that was a dress. Wouldn't it be such a great look if it were like maybe like a wrap dress? But again, this is the Belted Trench by Vince Camuto. Our second item is also Vince Camuto, guys. They call this the Wildflower Sequin Top in Peach Bellini, and it is $99. And I just want you to look at the detail. I don't know if it sparkles too much in the camera, but those guys are all sequins, okay? It's a whole sequined pattern, but the back back, it's sort of just this sheer, I would say it's probably a polyester blend, but it's very soft. And guys, it's not real heavy. A lot of times when you get sort of the sequined, anything's got a lot of embellishment on it, it can sort of be heavy and then it's almost uncomfortable. So let's actually see what this looks like on. All of the front is indeed sequined with this floral pattern, and then the back is like a sort of a gauzy cotton. There is a liner underneath. Oh, there it is. There's the liner. So it's nice because it's not rough against your skin. I just don't know if this is my look, but it definitely dresses. I mean, I'd go into any business meeting in this. Okay, so there's our entire look. I almost think maybe if it was a different blend of colors, maybe it would work for me. But it's very comfortable for as much like sequiny and stuff that's here. It's very lightweight. So here's what we got. Again, same front and back. That's our back view. And then the side, then we're back to the front. I don't know, we'll see. We'll take a look at everything else that we've looked at and what we plan on keeping in. If there's room, this guy may make the cut. So while I thought this had a lot of possibilities, it just sort of sits there. It doesn't have a really great shape, and I'm not certain that this is quite the right color combination for me, but it is a very beautiful detailed blouse from Vince Camuto. Anyone want to guess the designer of our third piece? That's right, Vince Camuto. They call this the Rumpled Satin Blouse in Ivory. Great price point on this, guys, is $59. And let me get it up close so you can kind of see. I actually thought that it was wrinkled, but I hope that you can see that it actually is sort of ridged. They call it rumpled. It's really more almost like sheared. Other than that, it's a pretty plain white tank, very similar to the one that I'm wearing right now. This is the Nick and Zoe that we got a few months ago from Trunk Club. So you can see there's a lot of similarities. So do I need another white top in the wardrobe? Not sure, but let's see how this guy fits. So if I get really close, I think you can actually see that it is sort of rumpled. I thought it was really not well pressed, but I believe that's just the pattern. And so I actually kind of like that. It makes it a little bit different than a normal white blouse. But aside from the sort of rumpled look, that's about the only thing that differentiates this from a straight white top. It's like a lot of the ones we've seen. Again, it's nice because it will look great under a blazer or a jacket, or standing on its own, it would look cute with a skirt. My only thing is that you can kind of see that it is a little bit on the see-through side, so probably have to wear a camisole with that, and so that's kind of a bummer. I really like it when there's a little bit of lining or something in the shirt itself. So here's our side view of the Vince Camuto rumpled blouse. In the back, it's a little bit longer in the back than in the front. We got on the side, you know, guys, it's almost kind of just straight and a little blousey. Just kind of seeing, you know, if it was more like that. I kind of like those tops a little bit, where there's some definition to the top. But again, for sort of a bum round top, we've had actually a plethora of white tops. We've got some Stitch Fix white tops. We've got Trunk Club white tops. So I don't know, even though this is a great price point, I'm not necessarily sure that this one is a keeper. So is it possible to have a dressy white sleeveless tank and a casual white sleeveless tank? Perhaps, because I sure did like this, and it's very comfortable and it's very soft. Price point on it is great. In fact, from time to time, from the time that you receive your trunk to the time that you check out, the prices on these can go down sometimes if they have a sale or what have you. This guy, I believe, said it was $59 on the printout. It's actually down to $44, like $79 right now. So we'll see. This one, it actually says it's ivory, so perhaps, I don't know, this is white and that's ivory. Would that be a justification to have two of almost the exact same shirt in the closet? Maybe. So guys, again, there's our third piece from Vince Camuto. So look at that. Finally have a piece that's not Vince Camuto, but it is the token every single unboxing that CeCe ever opens has to have a pair of jeans in it. Jeans. I say that jokingly, but honestly, guys, I've probably received 35, 40 pairs of jeans from our various clothing unboxings. It just seems like they always want to try and send me jeans. So let's spend a minute or two talking about these. These are by Frame. These are also the token when Trunk Club sends CeCe a pair of jeans, they're always $190 or higher jeans. And sure enough, these guys fit the bill. They call these the Le High Crop Skinny Jeans by Frame in Solheim Wash, $195. I have a hard time, people, I need to let you know, in justifying that kind of price point for a pair of jeans. They either need to make me I don't know, look more muscular, more shapely. I don't know, by osmosis send me the winning lotto numbers. Something needs to happen for that kind of a price point on the jeans. But here they are. They have a nice wash here in the front. They are indeed sort of that crop skinny jean leg and nice normal pockets on the back. So let's take a look at the frame jeans. Oh, can someone please tell me why the $200 pair of jeans always have to feel so amazing on? Guys, these are from Frame, $195, crazy price point for jeans, but gall darn it, they are comfy. They feel like leggings, if I had to be really honest with you. Here's where they lay. So they're a little bit short, a little bit above the ankle. Dang. They've got this sort of wash in the front, not a lot going on in the back. All right, so here's our front view. There's the cat. Always got to be part of something, huh? So here's our side view on these frame jeans. They sure know how to fit your frame. Here's the back view. Again, nothing on the pockets, just the way Cindy likes it. And here is our front view. Guys, there's nothing bad to say about these jeans. They are phenomenal, phenomenal to fit, phenomenal with comfort. There's a lot of flexibility in them. Well guys, we are back and I am not in possession of the winning lotto numbers, so they did not do what they promised to do, but they are an amazingly comfortable and cute pair of jeans from Frame. When I saw this on the preview, guys, I saw it as a black tank, even though it does say camisole in the description. I just wasn't there. So when I saw this little guy, when I unboxed it, when I unpackaged it, I thought, is it a crop tank or what is it? Guys, it's actually a camisole. It is by Halogen and they call this a seamless two-way camisole, $29. Now, a $29 price point for a camisole is amazing for Nordstrom's. And it's Halogen, so it's kind of I guess a brand. Because you would pay this anywhere you went, whether you went to Target, Kohl's, etc. The reason that they call it a convertible, I wasn't quite sure at the beginning, but then I realized, and I hope you can see this, you'll see it I think better on the Tryons, but one side has a V neck and one side has just a sort of scoop neck. So depending on what you're wearing it with, yeah, I suppose you could wear this as a standalone, maybe like under a blazer. We'll see how long it goes on the Tryon, but not a bad price point at all. So let's take a look at the camisole. All right, so this guy is a seamless two-way camisole. There's no tag and there's no like inner righty, like what you call it, a tagless tag. There's a little bit of a V-neck right here and there's a little bit of a curve back there. Price point isn't bad, under $30, but it is quite honestly a camisole. So it's kind of meant to go under stuff, I think. So I don't know, $29 for a camisole, I think I would probably pay that at Kohl's, right? So you can, I guess, again, have either the V-neck or the curved neck, but this is what we have here on the side. Not a lot to talk about, it's just a nice little black camisole, but it is very comfortable. I think it fits well, and the price point for Nordstrom's is 2 thumbs up for sure. Guys, I really like this. I think that this paired with those white pants with the black ruched blazer we got a couple months ago would be a really nice look. I would probably go with the V, just because I think that's kind of fun. But again, great price point, great camisole, great piece in this month's Trunk Club. So now let's talk about the white pants. You saw them in the previous try-on. These are by Halogen. They call them the ankle pants in white. Again, $69 for this pair of pants. And guys, they are quite honestly dress pants. They are pull-on dress pants. They have a little bit of a crop at the ankle. Actually, I said they're pull-on. They're not pull-on. They actually have the button and the clasp right here. I think they said they were white, right? Because they sort of look more ivory here. Yeah, they did say white. But I think a really great price point, and I have a bunch of like dark color slacks. I don't have white. I have navy, which is what I'm wearing right now, but I don't know that you can see them. But these are really nice, and I think that we could find some really cool places to fit these into our wardrobe. So let's take a look at these pair of pants paired with a couple of the shirts that we got today. What a really great pair of dress pants, guys, from Halogen, and the price point, $70, $69 is not bad. They're kind of a cream white. Let's go ahead and take a look where they land. They come just a little shy of the ankle. They're very sort of stretchy and silky. They are not really tight fitting, but I almost think if we go down a size, that might be a bad thing too. I'm not sure. No belt loops, so we couldn't do anything with a belt to sort of cinch them up. They do have pockets. They're kind of like stretch pants, you guys. They're really great. I don't have white work pants. I have some white jeans, but I don't really have white dress pants. So I've got it again paired with just this leopard tank top. But again, they're very comfortable and kind of like the price point. So these guys actually make it a check, and then we're gonna keep it box. Here's what it looks like in the back. They've sort of got the flat pockets, but I don't think they're really pockets. I think they're faux, and they have the button and then the little hook clasp here on the top. So again, these are our ankle pants from Halogen. So guys, I really liked the look of these pants on. I have white, like sort of what you call it, torn jeans, but I don't have dressy white pants, and so I don't even know what the saying is. No, we're white after Labor Day or something, but Labor Day is a long ways away, so I think we're gonna be able to get some definite impact out of these Halogen white ankle pants. So I want you to take a look at the color of this Moto jacket. Is that not phenomenal? This is by Halogen. Remember I told you we did get a couple different items from Halogen this time as well. They call this a quilted faux leather Moto jacket in rouge. $119, so not a bad price point. One of the things that I really like about the faux leather is that it's softer and it's more pliable, I think is the right word, than real leather. And this is a great color. The only thing I noticed right off the bat is it's got that side zipper that I'm not a huge fan of. But let's see how it looks with some of our paired items. Oh, so guys, I love the color, but I'm thinking, unless I'm missing it somewhere, the only place it's actually quilted is right here on the sleeve, and I'm not sure that I would call that quilted, but it's cool. It's very stretchy. Again, it's one of those side zipper ones, which I couldn't even find the zipper. It's one of those side zipper jackets that I'm not a huge fan of. I really like them when they just zip up right down the middle, but I love the color. I almost think though in the middle of April, it's a little too late in the season for a jacket like this. But if it weren't, price point's not bad. Color's kind of banana. So that's what our little Moto looks like. But again, see that blousey top? I just think that jackets that are this tight, they do a disservice to this kind of top. So it would definitely need to be a different blouse we had on. That's what it looks like unzipped. It ain't bad unzipped for sure, but gosh darn, it's a really nice, pretty mauve color. One of the things I'm starting to like about the faux leather jackets, and I will eventually one day find one that I like, is they move better and they stretch a little bit more than real leather does. But again, I think a little late in the season, and I'm not a fan of this side zip, but not a bad choice if that's the kind of jacket that you guys are looking for. You know, if they had sent this to me in October, November, or December, we might be having a different conversation, but I kind of think for that sort of the heaviness of this jacket, Trunk Club missed the mark by just a couple months. We're not gonna need this jacket, but perhaps when winter comes, we can ask them to send something similar, because I sure did like that look and that color. So this again is the Halogen faux leather Moto jacket. We've been getting some really great pieces from Eliza J, and this dress right here is no exception. Look at the colors. I don't know if I can hold up high enough. That's the bottom, that's the top. They call this the Color Block Texture Knit Fit and Flare Dress in Ivory, $148. And guys, there's just some pieces that from the minute you take out of the box, you just know that it's gonna be a winner. And this dress, in fact, I actually mentioned to my husband as I was unboxing the trunk, I said, this dress is going to look phenomenal on me. And I hope I'm right, because I just love the sort of muted mauve and the white color blocked with the blue. And I think it has a really great shape as well. It's kind of an A-line style dress. So that's the front. It has a zipper in the back. And let's see if I'm going to eat my words or if this is going to sort of be a perfect fit for me. It's just got sort of my shape, like almost like an A-line skirt. It has a cute little flare at the bottom. I'm gonna tell you the only thing is, and maybe if I get close you can see that there's sort of a texture to it, almost like a knit design. And I'm gonna be real with you, I say it's kind of heavy. Like I don't think I could wear this in the heat of the summer. It also has a liner here at the bottom, but I sure love, it's almost like that, like a petticoat type of a dress. And I love the dark blue with the sort of muted mauve. I think that's amazing. I decided I would pair with the Marc Fisher wedges that we got, and let me show ya. Guys, look at that look. They are not exact, but they're pretty darn close. Yeah, you know, now that I look at it here, they're not that close, but that's kind of a nice style. Of course, I can also wear it with some pumps. You know, we got the pumps from Calvin Klein. I'm gonna throw that on. No, see, those are black. I don't think that's gonna work either. So we need to have something that's sort of a neutral, yeah, I guess just neutral, I don't know, like in the beiges or the sort of Espadrille style family. But it definitely is gonna need to be one of these colors. Navy, probably navy, right? The navy would sort of complete that look. But that's kind of what it looks like. Full bore. Guys, I just wish it wasn't so like heavy, like it feels quilted, if that makes any sense. And again, I don't know if you can see the quiltedness of this dress. I just don't know if it would go the distance, you know, and this is not the kind of dress you want to throw a cardigan over. I mean, the cut right here, that's what makes the dress. So I'm gonna ponder this baby pretty seriously, but just, oh, it's so cute. It is so springish, you know. Here's what we got in the back. It's got a full zipper and then the hook on the top. Here again is our side view, and what a darling little dress. You know, Eliza J is starting to grow on me just a little bit. So we'll see how this dress works, but the only reason that we would not keep it is because of the weight and the material, because other than that, it is just adorable. Guys, I was right. This dress fits amazing. Can you see the texture on that dress? It's actually like a sort of a heavy, stretchy knit. And so my only concern is that it's going to be warm. I think that the style and the fit is very flattering to me, and it may be for springtime. It'll work, just maybe not the hottest days of summer. But again, guys, this is our beautiful color block dress from Eliza J. So I believe that the last two clothing items are the two that from the minute I took them out of the trunk, I was in love with them. Let's start with the top. Do y'all see anything on here that would appeal to Cindy as supposedly chic? Maybe the animal print? I think so. They call this the Drape Waist top. This is Chelsea28. It's funny, they say it's pink. This is the color. I don't see any pink, do you? I would maybe say teal or turquoise. $59 for this gem right here. My only concern is that how much it drapes right here. I don't know if you can see, but here's one side, here's the other side. And I just think it's so pretty. I would hate to have to put something underneath it, but maybe the camisole would work. Let's see what it looks like on. So this is our drapey top. It's Chelsea28. It has this really phenomenal black and aqua animal print that, again, you know me and animal prints. Oh, it does have a snap. I was just gonna complain about it not having a snap because it was like wide open. That makes me feel about, I don't know guys, 5,000,000% better because it was wide open before that. So there's a snap right here at the neckline. I really like the sleeves. Tell me what you think. It looks great with black pants. I almost feel though like it's too big. And it's a medium, so it's not that they sized it wrong. It's almost like maybe this one's just a little bit bigger. I don't know what the small would look like though. You know, maybe it's just because I worked a really long hard day today, but even this, which when I saw the print, I was like, holy moly, it's not wowing me. It's not bad. It's just not really wowing me. So does it wow you? Let me know. Again, I've got on with black pants, so here is the side. That's our back view. The other side, and then the front. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I just don't know if I love it. And it's animal print, so by default, I should love it, right? So, what do y'all think? See guys, sometimes you do have to try it on because I did not see this snap when I first took it out of the trunk, and the snap has saved the day. Now, I think if we needed to, I don't know why we would need to because it looks like the coverage is pretty good in the Tryon. But we do have this cute little black camisole from Trunk Club as well. Let's take a look at how that would look with the black camisole underneath it. That's a nice look as well. Pair that little guy with some black pants and some black heels. That's a really nice look. And guys, that Chelsea 28 price point is phenomenal. I don't know, I probably should keep this a secret until the recap, but I don't know that there's any way I can walk away from this blouse. And now we get to talk about the most beautiful colored item in our trunk this month. Just for a moment, just with me. Right, guys, all the feels. This is by CeCe. I think we got a dress last month from Trunk Club from CeCe, so I'm starting to love this brand. They call this the Bow Trim Shift Dress in Fuchsia Pearl, $129. Here's the bow detail that they're talking about on the sleeve. Did I mention the color? Yeah, look at that color. The only thing is, because it is kind of a shift dress, I just think I need to see what the fit would look like. So why don't we do that right now? So guys, this bow trim shift dress is giving me all of the feels. What a color this baby is. Boom, that is all kind of fuchsia, all kind of Cindy favorite color, all kind of good to go. Cute little bow detail on each one of the sleeves. It has that flat neck that, you know how much I love that. The length is nice. I don't think it's too short or too long. Is it too, like, nothing here? That's my only thing is, so we got a little bit of fabric there, but it feels fine here. So I'm believing that that's the style, that's the way it's meant to look. What an amazing pop of color though. Obviously need something kind of big jewelry wise. Hold that thought. And boom, I just happen to have a statement necklace handy, so here we go. So yeah, you can see something like that that's got a little bit of a different color to it to maybe pull it out. I wonder if maybe we could cinch it with a belt. That might be a thing as well. On the color block dress, I was talking about how we needed to have some sort of shoe that ties into the colors like navy, not realizing that the Calvin Klein pumps they sent us, guys, are not black, but they are navy. So I'm not gonna put the dress back on again, but I do have them paired with this. So you can see how when you throw a different pop of color with the shoe, that and a dark color, I think that kind of makes something happen. So this dress, I believe, is going to be a keeper for certain. So what do you think? There it is with a gold belt, and forgive me, this belt's a little bit big. I wouldn't necessarily have a belt this long, but it sort of gives you an idea of how it looks with a belt, and I kind of think that's a nice little look. What do you think? Oh, there's the cat again. Can't get rid of her. She just is definitely looking for her close-up. This one you're just gonna have to imagine with me because it's an old belt that I've had for a while, and I don't have the right hole patterns anymore. Like here's the last hole. Sort of get the feel for what an animal print belt would look like with this. And then I've got some really cute animal print flats. So what do you think? Are they kind of close enough to get away with it? I think they could be. So what do you think of that look? How about the animal print with the fuchsia? Look at that. Yeah, I think that this dress, just for the simple fact of all the different variations and options we have with it, make it kind of cool. So I guess I'm done playing dress up with this dress. Okay, so guys, tell me in the comments, which way did you like it better, the straight shift dress or the belted style? I cannot believe that I actually still have a belt that matches those flats, that animal print, but I thought the animal print brought sort of such a like a zing to this outfit. Share with me down in the comments and let me know what you thought about it, because I really liked it. Did you like it as a shift dress? Because that's kind of the point of it, I guess. Sometimes I think shift dress can just sort of make you look shapeless. So let me know what you thought about this dress in particular from CeCe. So we have blown through all of our clothing items, but we are nowhere near done. We still have 5 more pieces to talk about. Why don't we go straight to the fun one? Now they're all fun, but this one is a fun one. Guys, we got from Trunk Club this month something that we've never got before, and that is sunglasses. What? Now these are not just, you know, $300 or $400 designer sunglasses, because I will tell you that for me, that is a death sentence. If I have a cheap $20, $15, $10 pair of sunglasses, they will last me 5 years. You give me like a $300 or $400 pair of sunglasses, in a month I will have bent them or cracked the lens or just plain lost them. So these are, I think, the cheapest item in our trunk. They are by BP. They call these the 55mm mirrored sunglasses in tortoise/rose gold. Again, they are by BP, which is a Nordstrom's brand, and they are $16. So here's the close-up. There's sort of the look on. All right, guys, so there's not a whole lot more to talk about because they are sunglasses, but I did want to give you just a close-up of the rose gold on the band and the sort of the tortoise shell on the ear. They're kind of a fun, like, beat-around pair of sunnies, just to take around maybe to the beach or the river, where if heaven forbid something happened and they fall off my head and they're in the water, it would not be the end of the world. So again, maybe the funnest item in this month's trunk is our sunnies, for sure. Another really great price item was a necklace that we received that's a Nordstrom's brand necklace, and they call this the Pave disc pendant necklace. It is $39, so not cheap, but not bad by Nordstrom standards. Let's take a look at this guy. Where is the, oh, there. I found the pendant part. Okay, well, I will tell you, sorry, it's a little tangled. Wow, I'm a little disappointed. That right there is the size of the pendant. It is smaller than a dime. It is probably about the size of a Tic Tac. And guys, in the preview, I'm telling you, it looked like it was, I was thinking it was gonna be about that big on. So let's throw it on and see what we can talk about this Pave necklace. Again, this is a Pave disc necklace, but guys, it's tiny. It's smaller than a dime. The one thing that I find with small sort of dainty jewelry like this is I always have fingernails, guys. I always have nails. And so the clasp has to at least have a, what do you call it, the arm of the lobster clasp has to be long enough I can get my thumbnail in and open it up. And this one barely does that. And the other thing is it has 3 different holes that you can put the necklace in, but they are also very small. So while I was hoping this would be kind of a nice, inexpensive necklace from Nordstrom's, I just don't know that it's going to fit the bill for what we were looking for. Our stylist Jasmine continues to send us Kendall Scott jewelry, and guys, I might be a costume jewelry snob. it better do some pretty special things if it's going to command a price point of like $95, $100, $125 for something that in my opinion is costume jewelry, not precious metals and not gemstones. So, and I've been communicating that over and over and over again. From Kendra Scott, we received the Kacey adjustable pendant necklace in silver, $65. Okay, still a little high in my opinion for costume jewelry, but we're getting much closer. I want to say we received a necklace from Trunk Club maybe 2 trunks ago that was beautiful and phenomenal, but it was like $120. So here is our necklace from Kendra Scott. I like the fact that the pendant is the same on both sides, so you could wear it either way. You don't really have to match up like what the front of the pendant is. And, sorry, got another one's got a little bit of a tangle on it. And it has that really great adjustable clasp that I really think is a great feature on necklaces. So let's see how this looks on. So as we've talked about before, the adjustable clasp makes it really simple. You just pull it all the way to your longest length. You pull it over your head, and then you just pull it here to the length that you want. And there it lays, so there it's a little bit longer. We pull it just a little bit more till it gets too long back there. There it is a little bit shorter. And one of the great things I like about this is that this pendant is not free swinging, like it can't slide up or down. It's actually in some way, shape, or form bonded right here, so it's not going anywhere. Okay, so the Kendra Scott necklace is definitely a maybe. I just love that sort of peridot amethyst stone. I'm a February baby, so amethyst is my birthstone, but we will see this one's pretty close, and it's a really good price point for a Kendra Scott necklace. Okay guys, last but not least is our 2 pairs of shoes. We received a pair of Espadrille wedges and a pair of pumps. We're gonna talk about the wedges first. These are by Marc Fisher. They are really beautiful. These are the Eliza Espadrille platform wedge in blush suede. They're $149.95, so let's just call them $150. So a little bit pricey, but this to me just appears to be like the perfect summer shoe. I can wear it with black, I can wear it with white, I can wear it with jeans. I really love that ankle strap. Are those not the cutest pair of wedges that you've ever seen? But I will tell you guys that Marc Jacobs made these super duper easy for me because they are so tight right through here that they hurt to even walk in them. So apparently they run narrow, we'll just say that for sure. But if you do have narrow feet, other than that, the wedge itself is very comfortable. I love the strap across the ankle. It's kind of unique with these wedges. The suede and the color are absolutely beautiful. So guys, kind of a bummer, but these are the Marc Fisher wedges. Let's take a look now at the final item in our trunk club, which is a pair of Calvin Klein pumps. So again, guys, the previews can be misleading. When I saw this pair of pumps, I almost canceled them off of my trunk because I thought I have a million pairs of pumps, but I thought, well, they're Calvin Klein, I'll take a look at them. I'm kind of glad I did because they're actually navy. They're not black. Guys, I kind of like them because they're not sort of like a normal pump. They do have the pointed toe, which I like, but they have that kind of, I guess they call it a cone shape. In fact, I should tell you what these are, right? These are by Calvin Klein. They call these the Icey Nappa Cone Heel Pump in navy, $118.95. And I'm wondering if that cone shaped heel would give you more support and instead of just not a stiletto heel, but instead of a normal pump heel. It does actually say Calvin Klein if you look closely on the back, and it says it really big on the sole. So let's see, now these I think would match really well with that color block dress. What do you think? Let's take a look and see. All right guys, so these are Calvin Klein navy pumps, and I really like that sort of symmetrical heel. It's a different style heel for sure. They are a little bit of the pointed toe. And they're navy, so guess what? Guess who doesn't have any navy shoes in her closet right now? This girl. But hey, they're super comfortable. They're super well built, if that makes sense. Like if you ever put your feet into pumps and they just feel, I don't know, rough, they get a little sweaty. It's just not a very comfortable shoe to put on. These guys right here, I think are the kind of pumps that you could wear all day, all night, and never need to take them off. So again, here's what they look like just with jeans, but see that kind of cool heel right there, you guys? These are pretty special for sure. So again, these are our Calvin Klein navy pumps. Okay, so now it's time for our recap, and guys, this is where it gets a little hard for me because there are so many great pieces in this month's trunk club. Oftentimes I say that this one is my most dangerous clothing box because there's so many great pieces. It's hard to grab just a couple. So let's talk first about what are the no's. Okay, that'll probably be the easiest. So the no's are going to be the $200 jeans, the Vince Camuto trench coat, the Vince Camuto sequined top, and the pink Moto jacket. So that kind of makes that easy. All of those are, oh, and the Marc Fisher wedge shoes. They were terribly uncomfortable, not keeping those. So that leaves us with the camisole, the animal print, the pink, the color block, the white slacks, the white sleeveless top, the Calvin Klein pumps, the 2 necklaces, and the sunglasses. The sunglasses I can't say no to. They are, what did I say, $16? So they'll just get right here on my head. I believe both necklaces are going back. I didn't like either one of them enough to really put any more effort into. The camisole, the animal print, a keep for sure. The white slacks, a keep for sure. I am torn on the dresses, you guys. Torn on the dresses. I'm only keeping one because they're both over $100. I just don't know which one to keep. The white blouse, $44. I don't think we need another white blouse. So, did I miss anything? Oh, the Calvin Klein pumps. Guys, those are so well made and so comfortable. I think they could be a wardrobe staple for probably, I don't know, the next 10 years, maybe? Because we know pumps never go out of style. I was wearing pumps in the 80s. I was wearing them again in the 90s. And here I am in 2019 wearing them still. So between the two dresses, the Eliza J color block dress is like $148 and the shift dress is $119, I believe, $129. And I think that we got a lot more versatility out of this one, but I like the fit better on this one. Oh, these are the quandaries that happen when you get so much really great stuff to have to go through. The price point again on the animal print shirt was amazing. The price point on the white pants was amazing. So those guys for sure are keepers. I think the camisole, I might look around a little bit to see if I could get it for a little bit cheaper somewhere else, but it's a pretty nice, well-made camisole top. Did we miss anything else? I think we've covered everything. So yeah, let me know guys what you think about the two dresses, which one you like the best, and I think the other stuff's all kind of a given. And of course the cool, cute little sunnies. So guys and gals, this is what we do here at the channel at Supposedly Chic, in my world and in my head. We do clothing unboxings every single solitary Friday. Friday at 9 a.m. to be specific, and you will see every single Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time an unboxing. In addition to Trunk Club, we do Stitch Fix, we do Wannable, we do Nadine West, we do Fashion. Lots and lots of stuff, so there's a different one every week, and it's always a lot of fun, and I love your comments and your suggestions and your encouragement, so please keep them coming. So guys, if you are new here, I am just asking you just to do me one favor, and that's just hit that subscribe button down below me. And since you are new here at the channel, I'm going to throw up a couple of videos right here. I'm going to give you this little snapshot of what we do and what we're all about. Thank you again for hanging out with me. Me and my sunnies are going to go enjoy the day. So until next time, gang, this is Cindy at Supposedly Chic, and make it a good one.